In this story, there is a poor boy named Peter who is given a chance by a spirit to fulfill 3 wishes. But gradually he becomes greedy and sells his heart to an evil spirit. Let's see how he manages to escape from the evil spirit and reclaim his true heart. This story begins in a forest in Europe, where a small village was settled among the dense trees. In this village, a boy named Peter lives with his mother, who works to make charcoal from wood. His life is wrapped in the harsh blanket of poverty. He works hard day and night, but still he is not able to earn enough money so that he and his mother can eat a full meal. Every day he takes his coal to a glass factory to sell it. The owner of the factory is named Ezekiel. Ezekiel is very greedy and arrogant. He always buys Peter's coal at a low price and does not give him the full rights of his hard work. When Peter comes home, he tells his mother about all this. And he says that he will install another furnace to make more coal from tomorrow, due to which he may be late in coming. Hearing this, his mother says that, "Son, you were born on Sunday, and people born on Sunday are very lucky." The people here believe that a good spirit named Glassman lives in the forest, who can meet children born on Sunday. And she fulfills his 3 wishes. But Peter says that all this is superstition and we will remain poor till death. Then he hears the noise of some people from outside. And his mother tells him that today is Thanksgiving, so you should also go there. Peter also listens to his mother and goes to the festival in the evening wearing old clothes. There is a hotel there, inside which some rich people are sitting and gambling. Among these rich men are Eiskell, Gustav, and Thomas. Peter is shocked to see a lot of money with those 3 and moves on from there. Then his eyes fall on Eiskell's daughter Elizabeth, whom he loves very much. But due to being poor, he was never able to express his love. Meanwhile, Gustav comes to them and asks Elizabeth to dance with him. Elizabeth also starts dancing with him happily. Seeing this, Peter gets very jealous because he neither knows how to dance nor Gustav is teasing him while dancing. But meanwhile, Elizabeth bumps into Peter while dancing and she feels that Peter's heart is beating very fast. She understands that Peter loves her very much. Then Gustav comes there and starts making fun of Peter for not knowing how to dance, due to which Peter grabs his collar in anger and leaves from there. Seeing all this, Lisbeth also refuses to dance with Gustav and comes towards her house. The next day, while making the furnace, Peter is thinking about Lisbeth that she will get married to Gustav, because both of them are very rich. So he tries to dance with a stick and then a crow comes and starts watching him. Peter sits at one place and thinks that he should go to the forest and meet the spirit who can fulfill 3 wishes. But in this process he forgets to extinguish the fire in the furnace and all his coal gets burnt. He starts killing the crow sitting there because he thinks that all this has happened because of him. Then Peter now picks up his bag and decides to go straight inside the forest to meet that spirit. He is moving forward, crossing a river in the forest, and then by mistake his foot gets stuck between the rocks. He tries very hard to remove his leg, but he is not successful. Then a mysterious man wearing a hat comes to him. In a moment he picks up a rock and throws it away and removes his leg. After this he gives Peter some bread to eat and says, "I think you need help." Peter nods and says, "How do you know all this?" Then the man says again, "You are going to the glassman who can fulfill 3 wishes. But he is very miserly and will try to cheat you." Then he shows Peter gold coins and says, if he goes with him, he will give him a lot of coins. But then the same crow comes there again and the man's stick turns into a snake. Seeing this, Peter runs away from there in fear. Actually, that man was an evil spirit of the forest, who used to stop people from going near the good spirit. After this, Peter reaches under the tree where that good spirit lived. Peter recites a poem and then Glassman appears. The spirit tells Peter that he can fulfill 3 of his wishes, but 2 of them will be his and the 3rd wish will be up to him whether he wants to fulfill it or not. Peter gets very excited on hearing this and tells him that his first wish is to become the best dancer. And in the second wish, he wishes that he should have as much money as Ezekiel has. But when Peter is about to ask for the 3rd wish, Glassman says that he cannot fulfill his 3rd wish right now. For this he will have to wait for a few days. After saying this, the spirit leaves a lot of coins and clothes for him and disappears from there. Peter happily returns home wearing new clothes and goes straight to the Thanksgiving festival. There he meets Lisbeth and offers to dance with her. Lisbeth also starts dancing with him. When Gustav sees them dancing, he gets angry and complains to Ezekiel. All the people standing there cheer Peter and Elizabeth a lot. Seeing this, Iskell calls Peter to him and offers him to gamble with him. Peter also sits down to play with them without thinking. But he loses all his money in this game and leaves from there smiling, because he had asked in his second wish that he should have as much money as Ezekiel has. Therefore, the same amount of money comes back to Peter. After this, Peter buys a glass factory, but it is not making good profits, and the condition of the workers working there is also very bad. When the factory manager tells Peter that some of the workers are suffering from asthma, Peter advises them to rest at home and says that he will continue to pay them for their work. This shows that Peter has a very pure heart. After this, he goes to meet Lisbeth and she praises his dance a lot. She tells Peter that when her mother died, her father went into the forest, and since then we have become very rich. After this, he gives a peacock made of glass to Lisbeth and proposes her for marriage. Lisbeth also agrees to marry him. But she says that her father will return to the village in a week. Till then we have to wait. On the other hand, the goods from Peter's factory are not selling, due to which he is unable to pay the workers, and all the workers threaten to leave the job. Peter is very scared of all this because he can marry Lisbeth only if he remains rich. If his factory closes down, he will become poor like before. Gustav also comes to know about his bankruptcy and informs Ezekiel about all this. On the other hand, when Peter comes to know about Ezekiel's arrival, he happily goes to him. As soon as he reaches him, he has the same amount of money in his pocket as Ezekiel has in his pocket. After this, Peter starts gambling with him and wins all his money. When Peter is making his last move, the same crow appears and Peter wins that move too. As soon as he puts all the money inside his pocket, it vanishes because Ezekiel's pocket is also empty. Seeing this, the people standing there start considering him as the servant of the devil, and Peter runs away from there in fear. After this, he goes to the glassman in the forest and tells him about the incident that happened with him. In his third wish, Peter asks for 5,000 coins from the glassman. But the spirit refuses to fulfill his wish and disappears from there. Peter is in dire need of money, so he decides to go to the evil spirit and comes to a cave. There he finds the Dutchman with the evil spirit. The Dutchman tells him that he will give him so much money that he will not be able to spend it in his entire life. But in return, he will have to give his heart to the evil spirit. The Dutchman further tells him that he will replace his real heart with a heart of stone, and he will remain alive completely. But all the feelings inside him will end. After this, the Dutchman shows him many hearts, which belong to the rich people of his village. Seeing this, Peter gives him his heart. On the other hand, Ezekiel is arranging his daughter Lisbeth's marriage with Gustav, and then Peter arrives there. He shows him a bundle of coins and says that now he is richer than before, and he has also paid off all the debts of his factory. Hearing this, Ezekiel agrees to marry his daughter to Peter. The next day they get married in a church ceremony with great pomp and show. After this, Peter goes to his factory and fires the sick workers. When Lisbeth asks him about this and advises Peter that he should not have fired those workers, Peter gets very angry and lashes out at Lisbeth. Now Peter has become an angry person because of the heart of stone. All the goodness and kindness inside him has vanished. He goes to the evil Dutchman to talk about this. The Dutchman tells him that all this is happening because of this heart of stone, and soon you will get used to it. When Peter is coming home, he sees that Lisbeth is helping a poor person. Seeing this, Peter again gets angry at Lisbeth and is about to hit her. Just then Peter's mother comes there and tries to convince him. But Peter's anger is at its peak and he throws his mother out of the house. At night, Peter's mother comes back to stay in the house, but Peter shows his cruelty and drives her away. Seeing all this, Lisbeth feels very strange and she feels that Peter has now become like her father. In anger, Lisbeth breaks the glass peacock that Peter gave her when he proposed. After some time, a hungry man comes to Peter's house and asks Lisbeth for some food. Lisbeth shows her kindness and brings him inside and gives him some food to eat. But just as the man is about to eat, Peter arrives there and he pushes the man out of the house. Seeing all this, Lisbeth gets very angry and tells Peter that she is leaving his house. On hearing this, Peter gets angry and picks up his stick and hits Lisbeth on the head, due to which she dies on the spot. After this, the old man turns into Glassman and tells Peter that you have killed a good-hearted girl, and you will definitely get punished for this. On the other hand, Peter is unable to feel anything due to having a heart of stone. He starts blaming the good soul and says that his death is because of you. If you had not come here, then all this would not have happened. When that old man starts leaving from there, Peter attacks him too, but Glassman burns his hand and disappears from there. After this, Peter puts Lisbeth's dead body on the bed, and inside the room he finds a letter which Lisbeth had written for Peter. After reading it, Peter realizes that he has made a big mistake by killing Lisbeth in anger. He did all this for Lisbeth, and because of greed he killed Lisbeth. After this, he goes to Eiskell and tells him that he already knew about the deal between him and the Dutchman. Hearing this, Peter is shocked and he realizes that he has made the biggest mistake of his life by making a deal with the enemy. So he runs into the forest and goes back to the Glassman and asks him for his third wish, to remove his heart of stone and replace it with a real one. But the Glassman refuses, saying that it is beyond his power and only the Dutchman can fix it. He tells Peter that the Dutchman is an arrogant man, and if you try, you can get your heart back. After this, Peter reaches the Dutchman and tells him that you lied, that you have put a heart of stone inside my body, but I feel that the real heart is still beating inside me. He further says that when he killed Lisbeth, he felt remorse inside his heart. Hearing this, the Dutchman gets furious and takes him to the place where he had collected the hearts of all the people by freezing them in ice. He shows him the heart with Peter's name on it and says that this is your real heart, which I had taken out. But Peter cleverly says that he does not think that this is the same heart and his real heart is in his chest. On hearing this, the Dutchman takes out his real heart from the ice and puts it inside Peter, and says that now you must have realized that this is your real heart. But just as the Dutchman is about to put the heart of stone back into Peter, Peter pushes the Dutchman away and tries to escape. The Dutchman angrily breaks all the hearts kept there and all of them stop beating. The Dutchman turns his stick into a snake and the snake is about to eat Peter. But then the same crow comes there and picks up the snake and takes it away from there. After this, Peter runs away from there and comes under the tree where the good spirit lives. Peter starts crying in front of him for his sins and tells him that he has succeeded in bringing his heart. Hearing this, the glass man asks him to ask for his third wish. Peter says, maybe I could have asked for forgiveness from Lisbeth. As soon as he says this, Lisbeth comes alive and forgives him and says, all this happened because of the heart of that Dutchman. Now we will make a new beginning again. After this, Peter goes to his mother and apologizes to her for his mistakes. His mother also forgives him without any resentment. At the end of the story, it is shown that Peter and Lisbeth have become parents of a lovely girl. I'm a hard-working creator supporting my family, giving my all in every video. If you like my work, please subscribe. Your support means everything and keeps me going. You can also super chat me if you'd like. Thank you so much.